Gemma's waving coffee at me again, which can only mean one thing. But actually,
these are out of date tomorrow, so let's take these.
Okay.
In a packet of those ones.
Right. So we are currently. This is the weirdest start to a travel vlog, isn't it?
Time to have some bread rolls.
Yeah. And the counter's out to date because we haven't updated that, which is where we normally start. Plus, we're not going to Orlando. I mean, that would be nice, but we are going somewhere much nicer. Actually, we're going to Scotland. Remember, imagine there's a zero.
Scotland?
That's a terrible Scottish impression. And what is it today, Gemma?
It's Mark's 40th birthday.
I'm an old man. And Gemma bought me a new watch. Look. Thank you, Gemma. It's updating at the minute. It does actually have time on it now, so I think it might have updated.
Cool.
Anyway, we're going to get packed and get going because we're already 3 hours later than we planned to leave. First stop of the trip. We always come here when we're heading past. It's T-Bay services.
T-Bay.
Which doesn't sound that exciting, but it's got a really good farm shop and it does nice food. But we've been driving for about an hour and a half and we've got another 4.5 hours to go. So we're going to make another stop at some point, hopefully maybe along the way. But I'm just going to see how far it is because I don't want to put us too far out of our route. Anyway, let's go. Nice place to stop for a rest on a journey. And it's not super cheap in here, but it is good. We don't mind paying a bit more for good.
£3.75.
It's £3.75 for this, which is stuck in here and is, look at this. This is a pie. It's a lamb and mint pie. Enjoying the drive up so far, hon?
Yeah, it's been good.
The weather's a bit ropey today, as you can see out there, but it's been quite nice. And now the roads have got quieter as we're north of Preston, so hopefully it'll stay that way for a bit longer. It's time for the farm shop. Let's have some beers. Typical Gemma immediately heads for the mugs. You walk round the beers past the mugs to this fridge. Look at these cakes. It's awesome. Just what you need on a trip up the M6. Toffee vodka. A selection of ales. And have more of them over there. So very tempted. Also, so very tempted. I've found some appropriate beers for my age. There's a fancy duck over there. There's a couple of them. They're Indian runner ducks. Important supplies, 1 can of beer, and we brought a cool box with us. We bought a cool box especially for this trip, so we can keep our steaks cool. We've got some bacon and some more beers in there to drink. Those are birthday beers. Let's get this packed up and we'll move on. Did you enjoy your brunch?
I did, yes.
There was a lot of school children.
There was a lot of school children. 2 different school groups it was.
And while we were waiting, when we went in the shop, they all came in the shop, so there was a massive queue in the shop as well.
They were spent like 15 quid on sweets.
And it's hard not to in there, to be honest.
But you paid by card and it was like 7.
You can have 20 cigarettes and box max.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, we're going to carry on now and make our next stop shortly. Hello, Gemma.
Hello, Mark.
Where are we?
We're standing by Hadrian's Wall.
We are standing by Hadrian's Wall. Some of it, anyway. And there's some more of it. That way. And there's a big fort there, but it costs 4 quid parking and neither of us have got change. So we thought we'd just stop and have a quick look here because we just wanted to come and see Hadrian's Wall because it's one of those things that you always sort of talk about. Like, you know, always learn about in history and school and stuff, and we've literally never seen it, so we thought we'd come and see it. It's kind of cool. And now we're going to get in the car and continue on our journey towards Scotland because we now have probably still got 4 hours of driving ahead of us. Jam. It's a bit thinner than I thought it'd be. It's over there on the right. We found somewhere free to park. The cheapskates on tour. Look at this though, it's pretty, isn't it? And the shoops.
Don't shout mint sauce at them.
Don't shout mint sauce at the sheep. They'll probably be able to smell it on my breath because I had that lamb and mince smart south pie for my dinner. So this is a Banks turret. It says walking on the wall may cause it to collapse. and it's very old and fragile. Kind of feel he should just say, don't walk on the wall. So this is Banks East Turret 52A, an observation tower, and how it would have looked back in 1984. And this is what it looks like now. We can take a look inside too. This is the convertible model. Good observation over the back. So, seriously, apparently it was built in AD 122. So it's a bit older than me. And it would have been much taller, obviously, but this is what remains. A bit that fell off. Hi, you been the look at?
I'm inside.
Yeah, so we're wondering where all the bricks that built the wall went. And then we noticed some of the bricks in the farmers' walls look awfully big.
Similar.
Refreshment break.
We've got tango, strawberry and watermelon.
Strawberry and watermelon.
Sugar free. See if it's nice.
It's breaking me out. Don't know, we've got a boot full of beer, but I can't drink any of it yet. You enjoying the drive up so far?
Mm-hmm.
Got quite a lot more to go. I'll have a look now actually. That's a good point.
It's interesting.
Interesting good or interesting bad? You sound well.
It's not the best.
Okay.
If I had vodka in it, it'd be better.
Probably explains why when we went there was 2 flavours of New Tango limited edition flavours. There was 3 boxes of one and 60 boxes of the other, and we picked the one with 60 left.
Maybe the ones are sticky.
Yeah, they'd all leaked. Anyway, you distracted me. We have another 4 hours and 10 minutes of driving left.
That's not too bad.
There you go. I don't know if you can see that. No. I'll show you on the map later. Mark, this is a reminder when you're ready to show them on the map later. It's a priory, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Or getting renovated.
That's cool. You can actually stop here. It's like a restaurant and stuff, but we have literally just set off again from the other place. So here's the restaurant. Might be paying display, we might not have money.
I know, I can't believe we've got new money. Well, change.
No change.
Oh, it's a goldfinch.
Oh, very nice. Stop number 3, and this is just a toilet stop because I need to nip. But we found T-Bay too. We have another services that's just opened up, so we're going to call in here and pay a visit. Probably get some fuel. Nice service station, isn't it?
That's lovely.
Yeah. Smaller than T-Bay,
Yeah.
but it's got a far more impressive entrance. Look at that! How cool is that? I completely found this by accident as well.
It's outside.
Yeah.
With your food from the shop. I just got a coffee.
Yeah.
And some caramel wafers because you got to.
Oh, of course, yeah. And I've got a Fentimans.
No Fentimans.
Yeah. So this one's really nice as well.
Yeah.
So any of the ones that say with a farm shop generally seem to be the ones that are nice.
The Westmoreland.
Yeah, well the T-Bay one definitely is. This one I get a feling is too, yeah, because you said it at the same sign. It doesn't actually say Westmoreland on any of the signs.
It says it in the toilet.
Oh, right. There you go. Gemma is observant.
On the hand dryers.
Yeah, we like these ones.
Look at the sign.
Yeah, it's like getting excited about a service station is a bit odd, but they are very good.
Well, it's like it's got them cooked food. You're not going to get McDonald's in here, and your kids eat for £1.
Yeah, and look, they've got plugs with USB chargers on. Anyway, we're going to continue. probably an hour and a half away from our final destination. Smarglen. It's quite nice here. It's certainly got a lot more hilly. This is actually the tourist route that takes you from the A9 through to Pitlochry.
So,
sorry, go on.
Malcolm III marched his men this way to go and recover his kingdom from Macbeth, which inspired Shakespeare's play.
Ah, cool. I love stuff like this where they put the information boards
Yeah, that's
out.
why I came straight down to it.
Yeah. So I'm just having a leg stretch because we've been driving now for... Since that last stop we've been driving for probably a couple of hours, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's going well though. It's been a nice drive. Apart from the weather's not amazing, but what can you do? Lots of bird life here. Gemma just heard a cuckoo in the trees. Of course it's not going to do it now while I'm recording. Oh well. I thought it was cuckooing, but it's Gemma singing in the car. Aviemore. We are about 5 minutes away from where we're staying, but we're just going to get some stuff to tea tonight because we aren't going to go and eat out because the drive was so long.
It's Mark's birthday tea. So
And it's my birthday tea, yeah. Looks really nice here, doesn't it?
So we've just come into the Silverglades Holiday Resort and we're just looking for where we're staying.
All being well, Google knows. Otherwise we might be here for a while checking every single number.
Yeah. Looks very nice and quiet. I think it's a mix of like people live here full time and holiday homes.
And people who can't drive and drive over the curb onto the grass. It's this one.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh.
And then this way. And then it's this one.
This one. Then you just park up the sides here.
I'm going to reverse. Oh, actually, I think.
Okay.
A bit easier to get off.
So that's the one where it's saying that's
Oh,
the
my
one
reversing
that's
camera's all foggy.
So I'll let Mark reverse on and then we'll show you around what we've got.
Right, so let's go and see what we've got. Gemma can get in.
So yellow is the front door. So what's that?
Lovely.
Oh, very nice.
Hang on a second. Where the snake stuck in the door.
I reckon she uses the back door and not the front door.
Take two. We've got in.
You've got like the living room
Yeah.
with telly, skybox and an Xbox.
No wood burning stove there.
Wood-burning stove, little iPod dock,
We've nothing iPoddy to play on it.
and a dining table, kitchen, hob and microwave,
Yeah.
toaster and everything.
And bagels. We have bagels on the side there.
Oh, they often leave your stuff.
Oh, that's nice. A little fridge down here. A ice compartment. And some cheese and milk.
Okay,
And some butter.
that's nice. Back over. Little sitting area.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Little sun house, that's cool. And a
a
duck.
little bench
The duck's
as well.
fallen over. We'll need to pick the duck up. Gemma's going to pick the duck up. Oh, the duck's legs. Oh, hang on. No, you managed to put him back together. That's what we do. We turn up to your holiday home and fix your duck. And there's more of the house to see as well, because obviously these are just the this is just the living space. Let's go and have a look around here. I'll let you lead the way, Gem.
I think most people come in the back door.
Okay. Well, maybe we can do that.
I like this.
Oh yeah.
Cute, isn't it? So we've got a twin bedroom, which we got easy.
Yeah.
It's a nice size if you've got more than.
Yeah. It sleeps 6, but 2 are in the on the couch, the pull-out coach bed. You have a bathroom here, which is nice. It's clean.
Big, actually, this bathroom.
Relax, bubbles, soothing,
Bubbles.
quiet, calm, tranquility.
Lots of turns to shower, extractive and on.
Yeah.
Or random shower.
Yeah, obviously there wasn't enough room. This is the one thing that I found was a little odd, is that there's a shower in the bedroom. But yeah, I can understand why, because the house, it's a holiday home and it's not huge. But I must admit, I'm really impressed with this. It's absolutely lovely.
It is really nice.
I have to get the heating on. It's a little bit cool. Get that stove on. If we can figure out how it works. So, with us being nice and settled now, and me being quite tired after the drive, we're going to have a nice relaxed evening in the lodge, old holiday home, whenever you want to go. We're going to cook our steaks. We've got some steaks on the way in T-Bear, remember? And we got some bits from Tesco. There's a little Tesco in town, so we picked some bits up from that. And we're going to have a couple of beers, which is a nice way to spend my birthday, I think. It's blooming cold, so we put the wood burning stove on straight away the minute we got in. It burns pellets. I've never seen one of these before. It's quite cool. I like it. Come on, I want me tea. Gemma's done a cracking job over there with them steaks that we picked up. The nice thing about this place is there's loads of like bits in the cupboards. So there's like salt and pepper, there's spices, there's stock cubes and everything that people have left. So anything we don't need to take with us, we can leave too.
Yeah, for the next people. And so people are coming on. We've got a stop over there on Saturday, so they must be arriving.
Yeah. So we actually got an email from the owner saying we could check in at any time, but because of our timeline we ended up checking in quite late. These steaks look fantastic, by the way, don't they? But yeah, she also left us a letter basically telling us how the heater works and welcoming us to the lodge. So I think we're really happy with this, and assuming we can do the drive again, I'd definitely come back up here. Wow. Thank you very much, honey. Looks good. I poured us a pint of beer apiece with a European head.
I'm liking that, love.
That was the keg we picked up at Tiba. Anyway, tea time. That tea was lovely, Jem.
Thank
You did a really good job.
I enjoyed it, it was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice.
So now we're going to have beers and relax.
Yeah. You left your beer over there, so I'll leave a little gap for you to get through.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea because we will need to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes.
Shut that door over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, comfy couch.
The nice thing about these couches is that they're bed couches, so you could just unfold it and fall asleep on it.
And we just found the bed up.
Yeah. We're like exploring every cupboard because you have to. We're watching Last Jedi, and I'm going to open my birthday cards because I hadn't already.